Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of the Morning After Pill Show.
Heyo.
I'm one of the hosts, Chris.
I'm the other one of the hosts. Not Chris.
Not Chris.
Not Chris.
Not white, tall, lanky Chris.
Yes, I'm Stubby.
And brown.
And brown.
Not that brown, though.
No, I'm not. I'm really not. Like, I don't get that much sun.
You're like a white dude who lived in Puerto Rico.
I'm like coffee with
Just like-
cream in it.
Just like dark enough.
Like a white dude in Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that.
Just lived in the sun all your life and you'd never seen shade.
No, I'd imagine he'd be darker
But you wore sunscreen, so you didn't burn.
everywhere but right under my eyes.
Just bronzed.
So we were talking about murder right before we hit record.
Yes.
And Chris pulled up the oddest statistic.
It's not really odd, it's just a fucked up statistic.
It's a statistic nonetheless.
Yeah.
So, after calculations...
There's 5 major cities in the United States that have the highest murder rate. 5 cities across the America. There's 16,000 murders a year.
In a row?
No, not necessarily.
Okay.
It'd be crazy if it was, all in December.
Just all consistent.
That's a stat I would like to see. How many of those murders happen around holidays? You just had enough of, in-laws or someone who's just been pushing your buttons. And you know what? Here's your Christmas present. Stab them.
That's just murders, right?
That's just murders. That's not car wrecks.
Natural causes.
That's not, you gotta think of how many people live in America, though.
Ooh, you don't think talking about that is a little too soon?
No, this is going down on helicopters. So, the 5 deadliest cities in America are Baton Rouge, Louisiana. New Orleans.
Nolans. That's Louisiana.
So I'm never fucking going to now.
Yeah.
Yeah, why the fuck would I go party? I bet you most of those happen during Mardi Gras.
A good chunk has to.
A good chunk has to.
Yeah.
That's 2 weeks of just straight getting drunk.
Right.
Someone's bound to shoot somebody. There's guns everywhere. Number 3, Detroit, which makes sense. I don't know why that makes sense, but I could see it. Baltimore, Baltimore, man, that's Maryland. That's up north. That's where I guess New England has the most white people per capita because it's so fucking cold.
Okay.
And only old white people are willing to live there.
That's still murder.
True. But this is Maryland, Baltimore. I could see that too.
I mean, was that racist? Is that an anti-racism thing for me to say? It's mostly old white people. There's no murder going on there.
Yeah, I feel like there's old white people that the same guy's been married to the same woman for 55 years and he's just had it one day.
I was thinking, what was that movie? Man of the Year? Fucking dude he is Man of the Year, according to Time Magazine or something like that, but he ends up killing a bunch of people. He's a serial killer. Have you seen it? It's got Ryan Reynolds.
No, but I feel like that's a great concept.
It's a good movie.
Number 1 is St. Louis, Missouri. Not the other one. Missouri. Dude, that's 45 people murdered a day. Across America.
What? This has got me thinking about... Because I was thinking about this earlier today.
I'm kind of glad that I live in Texas now.
And everyone has guns.
None of those 5 cities either are cities I've ever thought of living at.
All these different misconceptions.
I've been to Baltimore.
About Texas.
Baltimore's sketchy as fuck.
I've never been to Baltimore.
Baltimore's sketchy as fuck. I did some work there out in Baltimore once.
So not Chicago.
Not Chicago.
Not Dallas.
Nope. Not
even here in San Antonio.
Not even H-Town.
Okay. So anywhere where
not even Denver.
Predominantly gun owners.
Yeah.
You're thinking of Aurora. I heard Aurora was bad.
I mean, that's where a lot of bad shit happens.
Yeah, but not bad enough.
Home sweet home.
It's still not bad enough.
I love when people don't think I'm crazy. I'm like, yeah.
I like how people were walking from the streets of Aurora.
It's not that bad. I would walk the streets in Aurora. I ain't worried about it.
I mean, people walk the streets bravely in Compton.
It's true. There are some cities in Denver, or some areas in Denver, I wouldn't go to.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
That bad?
Yeah. Living in Florida for 15 years, in Orlando, They were like, don't ever go to this part of town. I drove through it. Like, it's not that bad.
See, I'm thinking about Colorado for a vacation.
It's like beautiful.
Yeah? Hopefully by then I can find a place to do like some sets and shit, you know? It'd be nice. Just make some
downtown
extra cash.
Denver. Everything happens there.
Everything. I've heard some great stuff. I'm excited about it. What this whole murder thing has got me thinking about lately is it not... Have you noticed the abundance of chicks? I'm going to say chicks, not just women, not girls. Chicks. They're really into like serial killers and murder. Like they just know they're serial killers like back and forth. I'm like,
I have a meme for that.
Well, there's a meme for everything. But
No, I mean like I have a meme for that.
like ready to pull up.
Like yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just a picture of a chick and it says like what chicks really want. It says like purses, shoes, and it has a door for like murder television shows. And there's like a shit ton of chicks in that room.
What is that? What is the obsession with that? Does that not creep anybody out?
I don't want to watch crime dramas with anybody.
Okay, for me, like 1 or 2 is fine a year.
With all the things going on Netflix too, like To Catch a Serial Killer or, all the other shit, Catfished and...
No, isn't it
Aaron
becoming
Hernandez,
a serial killer or
whatever.
creating a serial killer?
I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't care. I'm not going to watch it. I already know what makes a serial killer. Someone who's chemically imbalanced and thinks that killing cats and shit is fucking fun.
They also have to have a lot of confidence. I mean, you would imagine like a serial killer like believes in themselves, you know?
Yeah. I could totally see that.
You know what I mean? Like
He's like, this time I'm going to do it. Record breaking.
Yeah.
I'm going to get 3 today. Like, I can see it. I don't think they're like confident about it though. I think they're just like, I'm going to get away with as many as I can get away with. Not like the Zodiac killer. He was cocky. It's like sending everyone clues and shit. It was still like, you can't catch me.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like 1 out of 10 is probably like really like extra cocky about it. Like, he's like on the bus and someone's reading the paper like, did you hear about the serial killer? And he's like, sure did. His arms crossed, smile on his face.
Not even pretending to be fucking naive about it.
Yeah, it's just like, yeah, heard all about it. The guy sounds smart. Still hasn't been caught.
So how would you do one? Hypothetically. Well, what do you think is the best way to do a murder and get away with a murder?
It has to be someone completely random. It can't be anybody you know, because it's always going to come back to you.
Okay.
You have to know where you're going to dispose of the body. Me, anywhere there's alligators.
Isn't that how they do it on Nip Tuck?
I don't know.
That's how they do it on Nip Tuck.
I just know alligators are reptiles and they will only shit calcium deposits.
It's perfect.
No bones.
Just remnants.
Yeah.
Remnants of the bones.
Yeah.
That's even beautiful.
Remnants. Just, you're not even going to know, dude. Alligator, do you know where alligator shits?
No.
Exactly.
I don't even want to watch them eat.
I don't even think people who study alligators know where they shit. They're just like, it just happens.
It's just one of those mysteries, like the ocean. We're just going to let it go.
It just happens. And you got to make sure it's not like somewhere. I mean, there's fucking cameras everywhere nowadays.
Yeah, there's no getting away with much.
Yeah, you just got to catch them on the side of the highway or something.
Yeah, or the gas station. There's always that gas station camera, right, with the blurry car.
Like, it doesn't ever work. It's just a fake camera. We just do it to prevent shoplifters.
Speaking of those of us that follow on YouTube, we were having some technical difficulties, and we're going old school and audio only today.
I feel like that's going to be a trend for an episode or 2.
We've done it already a few times just because...
We have technical difficulties on a regular basis. It's always fucking something.
It's the life.
Always fucking something.
It's the life. It's not as easy anymore.
So that you dodged the question on how I would kill somebody, how would you kill somebody?
Well,
would you just do the OJ way?
No, because
just deny it, even though everyone knows you did it.
No,
like
no, I didn't do it.
No.
But I'm gonna write a book that's not gonna come out.
Yeah, but as soon as I'm acquitted, I will write that book.
This is how I would have done it.
Bitch, I seen that movie Double Jeopardy.
So
that's all OJ was thinking.
Oddly enough, I have never thought about how I would try to get away with murder, but I've definitely thought about how I would murder.
I want them to open an island where we can shoot murderers and convicts and rapists.
Like some fucking
Like the
Hunger
hunting.
Games,
Yeah.
but like
make it Fortnite.
there you go.
Like Fortnite. Like, you can train all year long or train for a couple years and try and be all sneaky and shit. And just start hunting people. That'd be fun.
But the convicts don't get to train, is what you're saying? Or
They're fucking stuck on the island. They're already fiending for whatever kind of food or anything's there. Like, you just find an island that will hold some kind of vegetation and shit, and they can, like, try and figure out their little system.
So they're going to become vegans.
I don't care what they do.
Accidental vegans.
They're targets, as far as I'm concerned.
So they're easier to kill now, too.
Well, I mean, it's not so much easier, but, like, instead of feeding them 3 fucking square meals a day, you might as well just stick them on an island where they can't get out. Just let them...
How long have you thinking? How long have you been thinking about this?
Not long.
This just came out right now?
No. I thought about this long enough to where I, like, had a plan.
You know...
And it's always been there in the back of my mind.
Best case... Excuse me.
I'm waiting for the day.
Best case, if we can't make this happen, just make it a movie.
Yeah.
Or a video game.
Yeah.
Go for
Trademark, bitches.
There you go.
I swear to God, someone makes this video game, I'll be pissed. I think someone's already made a video game like this, though.
So? Yours will be cooler.
Yeah, mine will be real life, bitch. But you should. That'd be fun, right?
Augmented reality?
Just leave, like... So they get, like, machetes, axes and shit, so that way they can, like, build shelters or whatever, but they don't get any, like, hardware. Like, they don't get guns and shit. But you get a gun.
Yeah, but if they kill you...
You parachute in. Then they have a gun with limited bullets.
Yeah.
Everybody that drops in gets more bullets.
Okay.
And you make it, like, different guns, ever so often, so that way they just can't stack ammo.
Oh, hold on. I want to get back to trying to figure
Eventually
out...
they're going to kill each other and shit. You have to, like, fly in new ones.
I want to get back to trying to figure out how I would get away with murder. And I might need your help on this.
I already told you how.
The island is different.
Trust me.
The island is fun. And alligators, that's your idea. That was from another TV show. But...
You can always cut someone up in little pieces, feed it to a fucking python.
That's a good one. Wood chipper would still be too obvious. You would still know that it was a body, right?
Yeah, that and, I mean, again, can be traced to you.
I like the Breaking Bad way, where he gives you that fucking flower of the West or whatever the fuck it was called. You just die later, and there's no there's no way of telling how.
Like poison them almost?
Yeah, it is a poison, but you can't taste it. You can't tell it happened.
Yeah, that's like shitty murder. That's like murder without touching. Like, if you're gonna murder somebody, like, I've always pictured murdering as, like, stabbing, shooting. Like, I have a couple things on my bucket list that have to do with, like, stabbing somebody.
I always wanted to do that, like, stab somebody in the kidneys thing and tell them how it's gonna make them feel cold, and then just cover their mouth. And
I just want to stab them and hug them and do like they do in the movies and just, I did this.
Hold on, I'm looking it up.
It's
just called ricin. Well, there you go.
No, that's been in a bunch of movies.
Yeah, that's not new.
But again, you have to pick a random person. You
can't
have it traced back to you. No fingerprints. No paper trail.
Good old murder. I watch too much, like, movies, comic book stuff, to where, like, the Avengers, they'll kill somebody and just leave them there, and then everyone praises them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because they're like a hero.
They're heroes, but, like, if Batman did it...
No, if I went out and just started murdering fucking pedophiles and shit...
You would still be under arrest.
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
No one would be like, oh, thanks for ridding the world.
Yeah.
If I just wore, like, a cape...
Then that would be vigilanteism, and that's
came out
against
with,
the law.
like, a cool name.
What would your name be? What would your vigilante murderer name be?
I don't even know. Depends on who I'm killing.
The King.
Or what I'm doing.
Let's see. The Therapist? Because it has the word rapist in it.
It's true. But I don't want to be confused for the rapist.
It's the rapist. It's therapist.
God damn it.
And then just stab him.
Changing jobs.
The That's
a
gonna
proctologist.
Proctoman. Everyone was stabbed through the ass.
In the anus.
In the anus, just. So if they don't die right away, they'll die later. And if you didn't get to stab them in the ass before, you'll just do it after they're dead, so nobody will know how it was done.
Just like leave a knife in there. It's like your calling card. Just leave a dagger in their butt.
A different knife every time.
They run up to the crime scene. Oh, damn it! It was him again.
After 20 years, it's just butter knives. They're like, this guy isn't even getting creative anymore.
He's just running out of shit. I think he's tired of buying knives.
Is he just breaking into kitchens now?
The custom-made jewel ones on the end.
Did you get this from Bed Bath & Beyond?
Like a sharpened butt plug.
Well, then just start with those. Fuck it. Yeah. Just, you know what? Shoot those at people.
What if you like put lipstick around your butthole and like...
I'm not even going to let you finish. I'm not even going to let you finish that one.
That was your calling card. Like, he was here again.
Damn it.
Instead of writing your name on the wall, just be a little lipstick butthole kiss.
I'm still reacting for the camera. Yeah, that's right.
You reacted?
I react for the camera.
No.
Not really. I did a
flipped
thing.
it off every once in a while.
I did a thing.
I feel more comfortable with it being off.
I can tell you're talking more.
I talked before.
Not this much.
Sure I did.
Maybe
I had
just
plenty to say.
Minimize it next time.
So, like, the Grammys happened. Did you care?
Who?
The Grammys.
Oh, the Billie Eilish concert?
No, the actual. Might as well then.
Well, I wouldn't say concert, but it was like her
house.
She fucking did, apparently. Even on some songs that were old.
I don't even care. Like, I remember being younger and like getting excited to watch the Grammys, the Emmys, the Golden Globes. Like, you were like, oh, cool, man. Now, like, most singers or rappers or anything suck. Most movies suck.
Is that just us getting older thing? Or is that music actually just shitty?
That's our generation just sucking it up.
Because people our age, for some reason, do tend to enjoy it.
Yeah. The majority of it I just can't stand.
I don't get a lot of things anymore. I don't understand it. I don't understand certain lingos. Like I've tried to adapt.
Dope.
So dope is
don't.
Dote?
Don't. Do not.
I thought you were making up words for me.
No.
Dude, don't do that. Like lit.
The whole let's go. Gamers say that shit all the time. Let's go.
That's a little dramatic, don't you think?
Like, after they kill you, they're like, let's go. They get all pumped. Let's go. Like, where are you going? You're like in the middle of a fucking game. Just sit there and shut the fuck up and continue playing. Where are you gonna go? Are you calling out more people? Do you want like more auto bots or like bots to respawn so you can kill them?
I don't think I've ever heard it. To me, it just sounds like you're being sore about losing. I just bitch. I get mad right then and there. Throw the controller. Rage quit. You know, just fucking give up. I'm the type of person that like I can get killed by like the same person 4 times in a row, and I'm like the rest of the match. I'm like, I don't care who else kills me or what else fucking happens. That guy's gonna get it. I remember we found that.
I do that. I used to do that shit all the time when I played Call of Duty back in the day.
Dude, Call of Duty now does that.
I'd be like
shit.
On a killing streak, and then someone would kill me. I'd be like, oh, that motherfucker. And I'd just spend the rest of the match just like gunning for that one dude.
What game? There's a game out there that's pretty good at telling you, oh, it's Star Wars Battlefront.
Oh, yeah.
If you're certain characters, it'll tell you who just killed you.
Yeah.
You're like, you know what? It'll even tell you who just shot you.
Oh, it always says like Nemesis.
Yeah, and you're like, you're mine.
This motherfucker.
Especially in the flying part.
I'm going to change my gamer tag to this motherfucker.
This motherfucker.
So that way when you kill somebody, it just says, killed by this motherfucker. That'd be fun. I don't know why we don't do more gamer tags like that.
You know,
like killed by ass blaster or something like that.
I don't know if I've told you before, but my favorite one was 1,000 Horses back in like the Halo 2 days. It wasn't my name, but it was just somebody I fought.
Just change your name to Guy Who Banged Your Mom. Killed by the guy who banged your mom.
Just your mother's new boyfriend.
Your mom's new BF.
Or make it a really long name. It's Daniel, your mom's new boyfriend.
Just abbreviate.
Not even. You have to read the whole thing. You were killed by
Just
Daniel. Your
cuts
mom's
off. It'll just cut off.
Yeah, it will. That's the best part.
Start a novel. Killed by one summer spring morning.
Even that right there is good enough. One summer spring morning. Something pleasant.
Yeah.
You were killed by ladybug farts.
I don't want anything that's I'm just going to go, aw. I feel like ladybug farts are going to be like, oh, cute.
Ooh,
like you might even brag about it.
Ooh,
like,
something just really weird, like to make people feel uncomfortable, like stepdad porn. You were killed by stepdad porn. This, like you just like
killed by your real dad.
Oh, if you're trademarking anything today,
that should be it, right?
That made me tear up.
Change my gamer tag to that.
I haven't laughed like that in years.
Your real dad.
Your real dad. There's nothing better than being revealed.
Imagine like just smoking some kid over and over again. He's like 9. Mom, my real dad keeps killing me. Dad walks in. Hey, I wasn't trying to replace your dad, your stepdad. I'm not talking about you, dick.
So it wouldn't even, the name wouldn't be Your Real Dad. It would be My Real Dad. Like MY. And just add some like clever like spelling to it. REEL.
Like a movie reel?
Yeah. My Real Dad.
What else could you change your name to that would fuck with people?
I don't know.
Killed by the parents who put you up for adoption?
Mm-hmm. Foster care. Let's see. I'm trying to think of like a...
Killed by...
the Miami Dolphins.
That bad bag of Coke you got.
There you go. That's not too bad. We're on the right track there.
Killed by a daily user of heroin.
The sins of your fathers. Getting a little religious there. Killed by today's bad decisions.
Killed by the same guy who slayed your mom's vag.
There's nothing better than reminding people that someone's fucking your mother that isn't your dad. Especially when they're younger kids too, like
yeah,
you know,
get to them.
Especially if your kid plays a lot. If you are a kid that plays a lot of video games, then you definitely missed out on a lot of things about your fatherhood. Which I'm close to that situation because he just didn't really teach me a lot. Like he taught me like how to be racist and save your money.
Both of those worked.
Yeah, I'm great at both. But like, other than that. You know, I don't know how to fish. He knows how to fish, which
yeah, but like,
you get it. You get what I'm saying
yeah,
there.
But is that a thing that like you really wanted to do?
It would have been nice to know.
Like fishing's super easy. You buy the bait, you throw it in the fucking lake, you wait.
Right.
Like fishing's easy. Like literally, I just taught you how to fish.
Let's go then.
I just literally taught you how to fish. There's like a couple little tricks here and there, but like,
do you want to be my new dad?
Sure.
All right.
Killed by your real dad.
Teabagged by your real dad.
I seen a meme the other day about video games. It was like, when your kid asks why when you're playing Halo 2, you keep crouching over a dead body. It just said, this is the way.
That is loaded. That is super loaded.
Yup.
I am...
Don't let me get the rocket launcher on Halo 1. I'll fucking ruin you.
So, since we went to PAX, you got this upgrade on your computer.
I just bought a new shell.
You bought a new shell. It's an upgrade.
That is nice, though.
And you got new fans.
It's true.
But, like, I want a computer.
Dude.
And I'm thinking of just replacing my entire entertainment system that I have here, which is just my Fire Stick, and which I can still keep it plugged in.
Yeah.
Because I intend on keeping my TV. I'm just going to move the PlayStation down a little. And
PAX was the worst thing that could happen to me.
Yeah, because it's all you've been talking about.
It's all I can think about. I'm at work, like, on Amazon looking at different motherboards, and all kinds of shit. Just waiting for that goodbye. Be like, oh shit, gotta get it now. It really sucks that I'm going on this trip, because if I wasn't going on this trip, I would already have a brand new PC right now.
You need the trip.
Everything would be.
You need the trip because when you get back, you'll be obsessed with something different.
My lightsaber.
See, I already knew.
My whole trip. That's like the whole purpose why I'm going in the first place. I
The
mean,
lightsaber?
yeah, Addison will have fun. I can see my parents, but like, there's a lightsaber.
Yeah.
I mean, I can go technically anytime I want, really, but
it'll be a good time.
Build a lightsaber.
It's still fucking Florida.
I'm gonna chase people around. I'm just gonna walk around the apartment complex with that shit out. Get
into an argument at a grocery store and just pull it out.
Just go out to my car, pop the trunk, and pull out my lightsaber.
Your guns mean
asked
nothing
for it,
to me.
man. How dare you park that cart next to my car?
What is the
You son of a bitch?
What is the dumbest argument you've ever seen happen in front of you?
He had a lightsaber. That'd be fucking epic. Just in the fucking HEB parking lot, dude. Two grown ass men with.
I feel like with
fake
you,
lightsabers.
the chances are pretty high. Like you have like a 20% chance of that happening, and that's high.
Because I'd always be willing to pull out my lightsaber.
I get that, but I mean, somebody's gonna be willing to pull out their lightsaber on you, is what I'm saying.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Like you have a lot of nerve. Duel accepted. It's going down.
It's going down. Y'all are gonna quote the movie on the way.
I'll jump on top of the nearest car. I have the high ground. It's over.
I have the Highlander.
Hey, man. Christopher Lambert is not in any Star Wars movie.
I was talking about the vehicle, the Highlander.
Oh, the Toyota Highlander.
Yeah.
I'll just jump on any car. Just yell, I have the high ground. It's
I
over.
know, but it wasn't.
It's over, Anakin. I have the high ground.
For the sake of laughter.
And I'm stoned.
There you go.
I'm twice as high.
I have the high.
The high what? I'm just don't looking. You're looking too much into it, man.
Just really go. Let's just go. Let's go.
Fucking fight already.
Just say it. You're gonna say, "Let's go."
Let's do this shit.
Like your gamers, your gamer crowd.
I'm gonna walk into HEB after I win that battle.
You won't be at HB. You'll be in Florida.
I'm not gonna pull it out while I'm in Florida.
That's where your chances are higher, though.
I'll be out of Publix.
There you go.
Be some manager I worked for.
He's gonna have a lightsaber.
He's gonna get his ass whooped. Be like, Chris, is that you? Hey, God damn it! Remember that time you suspended me?
Was this is completely off subject. Do you remember?
Do we even have like
a subject?
Yeah.
Yes, it's murder. I want to say it was like 4 or 5 episodes ago, maybe even 10, 11. I don't fucking know. You had asked me a question if I ever just get like random boners.
Okay.
And my response at the time. Okay, hold on. My response at the time was no. Well, like the past 2 days.
Random boners?
Yes. Just.
This was like only like 2 episodes ago.
Was it really?
Yeah.
No way.
Yes.
No.
It was recent.
Fuck.
It was recent.
It's happening though.
That's
You too, huh?
No. That's awesome that you would bring that up. And I'd like to know about your random boners.
I know.
Because it makes me happy.
All of our listeners need to know about it.
Yeah. They do now.
They do now. And if they didn't know then.
Like, what kind of situations are you in when you get these random arousals?
Only to make it more awkward. Work, for sure. Yeah, that's where I'm at most of the time anyway.
Dude, start asking dudes you work with the fucking chest bump.
No.
Like, hey, now's the time, man. You want a chest bump?
You know how you wanted to have that really close conversation with me every fucking time we see each other?
Yeah. Come on, man.
Well, here it is.
Bring it in.
Here it is. I did have somebody recently ask me questions. He's like, "Hey, what's going on with this radio station? I saw this thing going on. You have something like..." I was like, "Dude, calm down. I can answer your question once you shut the fuck up." Really nice guy. It was just, Jesus Christ. He got super excited. Like, okay, hold on.
He wanted to get it all out.
He wanted to get it all out, but there was not much to ask.
Is that when you got your erection?
No.
Oh.
No.
That
was actually
like
the moment it went away. But no, normally it's not.
Fucking mood killer guy.
It's actually not.
Is that what you call him now?
Now, to be even more honest, it's normally like towards right at the end of the day when I'm leaving. And I'm thinking maybe that's all it is.
You're just excited to be going
Just
home.
excited to go home.
You're so excited that you're like, my dick's hard. It's pointing to my truck. I have to go.
I have to follow where it's telling me to go.
Just stand up in the middle of a meeting. Guys, gotta go.
Gotta go.
It's happening.
Yeah.
This
They
is
say when
going
you get
down.
older to never pass one up, right?
Yeah, I guess.
But I'm not that old yet.
Are they wasted? Do you? Are they like they happen, they go away, and you're just like, oh
Fuck.
fucking snap your fingers, worst timing ever.
To be fair, a lot of them have been wasted lately, so.
Hashtag not now.
Goddamn internet.
Are you watching internet porn when it happens?
No, you just said hashtag not now.
Oh.
And I understood that.
Fucking trending.
I know.
Goddamn. You heard that?
Yeah, I heard that.
Someone close that door with force.
Some couple
Love
probably
apartments.
fighting because somebody got caught
I
cheating.
doubt it.
It's probably something stupid.
I doubt it.
You doubt that's what it was?
I'm pretty sure it was because, like, she had to carry groceries up.
Is that it?
She's like, you couldn't just take 2 trips? Let me just walk up here empty-handed?
Yeah.
No, I can't. It's 50-50, bitch. And then it was like, how dare you call me a bitch? And then it just started. It snowballed.
Yeah, I'm not even
And
understanding.
then later on, he got snowballed.
I'm not understanding your reference. I've never been in that situation.
I've never argued about... Actually, I have argued about groceries before. I have.
I've definitely argued over some stuff that has no, like, volume to it before. Like, at all.
I mean, how do all arguments start?
Well,
someone said something that
normally I'm peaceful. I'm minding my own business. You know, painting mountains or what, I don't know, fucking something.
happy little trees.
Happy little trees. Basically, I'm in that mindset. Everything's fine. Just got home from work or something. Ready to wind down.
Like the Al Bundy type shit.
Yeah, I'm just ready to just relax. Like, I mean, no harm to anybody. Didn't mean any harm to anyone in the past 4 weeks. But now I'm an asshole. And now we're getting into the discussion of why people fight. But it is 100% of
why couples fight.
Why couples fight. You're right.
Some people fight over fucking chicken sandwiches, dog.
It's
Couples fight over dumb shit.
What is your dumbest?
My dumbest fight? I don't even know. I've had so many. So many. Couple fights. I don't know, man. There's just been dumb ones.
So, I've gotten into arguments because I work too much.
I've yelled at somebody because of the way they talk to my cat. Like, hey, talk to him like that.
I was on a date with someone and I went to go pick her up. And her cat was like, super aggressive. You know what I mean? Like one of those, worse than this.
Did you kick it?
No. All I did was stare it back. And apparently,
Cats don't like that.
Yeah, apparently that's an aggressive behavior. I was like, I don't know that. Don't fucking look at me like that.
Yeah.
Don't look at me like that.
You're not a dog. I'm not scared of you.
That's basically all you need to know is don't look at me like that.
And she was like, why are you staring down my cat?
Yeah, basically.
That's when I would be like, you know what? Fuck this date. Just turn around and be like, you know what? Date your fucking cat.
There was other qualities too. It didn't work out still, but you know, should have listened to the cat.
Animals are great judge of character. Like if you don't get along with somebody's
to
animal,
be fair,
or that animal don't
the
get
cat
along with
didn't
you,
like me.
that's great. That cat knew. He was like, hey, we're just not gonna get along. Call it off.
You need to go.
The cat was trying to warn everybody, and you're the only one that got it.
Yeah.
Yeah. The cat was probably following her around while she was getting ready, just like whipping his tail in her face, trying to tell her something. She's like, oh, you're so cute. Or my face. Let me get ready. Then as soon as the cat saw you, it was like, fuck. And you were like, fuck.
Yeah.
And she was like, oh, look, he likes you.
Yeah, you nailed it.
Yeah.
You nailed it.
Yeah.
I mean, it was like 11 years ago, but I think it was something like, you know.
Yeah, things don't. Animals don't change over time. Those things just happen. That shit's real life.
I knew dogs were good judge of character. I always heard the stories about cats like sensing cancer in people.
Should I worry that my cat's been super nice lately?
Your cat hasn't been super nice lately.
He has. Dude, he's been like laying with me and shit. It's weird.
He's just tired.
It's creeping me out. It's been like 3 years that cat don't do shit to me. Except for beg for food and shit and piss everywhere. Now all of a sudden he wants to cuddle. Like, nah, bro. The new one wants to. That's fine.
Really?
That's like her style.
That one's still all like a
Sketchy
ostrich.
as fuck,
Like, yeah. You know how like chickens do that like quick turn with their heads? That's what your cat does.
Yeah, dude, she's sketchy as fuck. She's skittish.
I've met some chicks that way too that have that same like, but they do a lot of cocaine too.
So strippers. Or bartenders.
Yeah.
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 Some were both. Not at the same time. That just sounds difficult.
Yeah. How are you supposed to dance while you're pouring a Long Island?
So at one time I had one argument I remember was because I worked too much. Now it's not what you're thinking. I wouldn't bring it up if it was something typical like that. Because everything has to be some sort of surprise, right? This was because I'm working more than she is.
Wow.
Right?
Like she puts in 40, you put in 45, she gets pissed about it?
Mm-hmm.
Was it, do you think it's because you
That's
were
not
making
the
more
accurate
money
ratio.
than her?
No, it was just, I don't know. What was the question?
Because I know some arguments are like, oh, like some arguments start because like the woman starts making more money than the guy, or the guy makes more money than the woman, and he throws it in their fucking face. Like, I paid for this shit.
You think that just happens naturally? Like you just, I don't think that has anything to really do with it. To be honest with you, I think it's just it's a lack of appreciation. Like, hey, thanks for stepping up when you needed to, or thanks for you doing this.
Okay, well you're like one of the few that are probably like that.
Really?
Yeah. Me personally, I just don't give a shit. Can you see a trend?
That you don't give a shit? I get it.
A lot.
You're the only exception of the people that just brag about not giving a shit that doesn't like it. Normally that annoys me. If somebody's like, you know what I'm talking about too? Like somebody just over not gives a shit.
Oh yeah,
it's
like
a fucking
trying
thing.
Too hard.
Yeah, it's a fucking thing. Like
they purposely tell you like, hey,
I don't get IDGAF, nigga.
Yeah, yeah. No, I will literally look at you and just walk away. Because that's how little fucks I give. I prove it every day. You see it on a regular basis.
I do, but it doesn't annoy me. I think I don't know, it's maybe when they're just super young and they don't have a reason not to give a fuck.
True. Well, how young are the people you're hanging out with?
I'm not hanging out with these people.
Oh, you just see it happening?
I just see it happening. I just cut them off. I don't want to look at you anymore.
Back the fuck up.
Back away. Go do something. Why don't you do something to care about if you don't fucking care about it? I don't know. That's my thing. Like, if you don't give a fuck so much, then get it away from me.
True.
You do that.
Yeah.
You do just fine with that, which is why it doesn't bother me. Like,
really
you go give a fuck on your own.
I'm not a big sharer, too. You know that.
Yeah. You don't actually tell me about the things you don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I just don't share anything.
The only reason you say you don't give a fuck is because I'm bringing it out of you right now.
Yes.
And I understand the difference there. That is a quality in communication skills, if you don't mind.
Sure.
See? You don't give a fuck.
Nope. Point proven taken.
But you do care about a fucking lightsaber.
Fucking right I do.
Your computer.
My dad tells me all the time, he's like, I don't know why you fucking are so into Star Wars. This shit's stupid. You know, it didn't really happen. I was like, how do you know? How do you know?
That's your argument? Really?
Yeah,
how do you know?
How do you know?
It does say in a galaxy far, far away.
And it was a long time ago. People believe the Bible. That shit didn't happen either, bro.
I was looking at
I'm sorry, but if a guy can fucking build a fucking boat and take 2 of everything on the fucking animal on the planet, not just in that region he lived in, on the planet, like fucking penguins just marched up to this dude's house and was like, "You building the boat? We're in."
Considering where most of the story took place, it's pretty hot, right? Penguins don't want to go there.
So, yeah, I mean, he was wearing a robe and shit and sandals, so you ain't gonna wear that shit in Antarctica. It's just not gonna happen.
Maybe there wasn't that many animals, but he got bored and crossed.
Maybe George Lucas found some ancient texts and he was like, "Oh shit, I'm gonna make this a movie." Same thing.
I was on
the Bible is like the oldest movie ever.
I was on some sort of like audiobook app. It wasn't Audible. It was like a, like a knockoff version. It was like really cheap books, like, or free
Audible-ish?
Audible-ish. Yeah, we'll call it that. And the fiction section had all Christian stories.
How is that? I just don't get it.
No. I mean, they're calling all Christianity stories straight up just fiction.
Well, I mean, it kind of is.
Yeah.
I mean, all religion is really. Like, all religion is really.
I mean, it was like Lord of the Rings and then like the story of Noah. I was like, all right.
It's like Lord of the Rings and then David versus Goliath.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. There was both just as much sex and action.
A lot of sex.
A lot of sex. It's some Game of Thrones level, like.
Never watched it.
Never. Neither have I, but I kind of get it.
I heard there was hot chicks that got naked.
Mm-hmm.
Still never watched it.
There was also dragons.
Like the last season.
Ice zombies. Yeah, like apparently the dragons was like the one thing everybody.
Every time I just hear there was dragons, I just think of that South Park episode where they're doing it's like wiener. The dragons, they're coming. Like, can we order some pizza? Like, it's coming, extra cheese.
Imagine The Walking Dead, but they never showed zombies till the last episode.
That would piss me off.
That's exactly what that is, right?
Yeah, God, that would be so annoying. That would be
so annoying.
God, that would be annoying.
Like every commercial, like, can you survive the zombie apocalypse? Yeah. And everybody's just kind of like sitting around on fire.
Just loading a
like,
gun, one bullet at a time,
really the
super
easiest
slow.
Zombie apocalypse I've ever been through. Yeah. And I've had 5.
Yeah, it's like 4 years past and you finally see a zombie. Can you imagine that?
And it's a huge horde.
That'd be terrible.
It's a huge horde.
Like they were all waiting. They just popped open their iPhone app and were like, locate meet here. No one leaves until we all meet.
It's like a...
God, that would be so annoying.
Like a zombie Tinder?
You would think that dragons were big back in the day. They're gotta eat. So they were constantly flying around trying to eat people. But, like, these dragons just never showed up until, like, the last season.
I just had, like, this crazy thought, like, dinosaurs
like, way to back drag that fucking shit out.
Well, I mean...
What if Jurassic Park, they didn't show they didn't show a dinosaur till, like, the last 2 minutes.
The last 2 movies.
Last 2 minutes. They're just...
It's just that little one that spits out the oil thing.
Not even that.
Nah. Dude,
what if it was just like 2 hours of like homeboy just taking around the park and you never got to see anything?
Just talks about it. Everyone's like, wow.
Cool.
I can't wait.
And at the very end, like, you see a brachiosaurus. Like one that's not even like a human killer. It's not even a carnivore.
It would still be incredible to see though.
I mean, yeah. I'm sure it was cool for everyone to see that dragon in Game of Thrones after 6 seasons.
I mean in real life.
Oh, I mean, yeah.
If somebody like brought a shitty dinosaur to life, it would still be amazing.
Yeah.
That's still incredible.
I'd be astonished at a dodo bird.
But yeah. Exactly.
Like right on. Dumbest bird ever, cool.
I would be astonished at a man putting a whole bunch of animals. I'm sorry, let me rephrase that. Bunch of critters. On a boat. On a yacht even, right? That's a fucking yacht.
Yeah.
That's the fucking Titanic. Because it sank. Or no, it didn't sink.
Imagine, the Titanic sank, dude.
No, I'm talking about the
Noah's boat?
Yeah.
No,
Ark.
Noah's Ark.
Yeah.
Noah's boat.
Noah's Ark.
It's like a low budget film. Noah's boat.
Noah's dinghy.
It's got like 4 animals. It's just like, all I could get was 2 sparrows and 2 ravens.
All birds.
Yeah.
All birds.
Even though they can fly.
Bunch of bees.
Not during rain, though.
No.
When he's flying during floods and shit.
You know their weaknesses.
Yeah.
Just turn the water on.
God. I'll make my own low budget Noah's Ark.
Noah's boat. Go talk to those guys in Brazil.
Right? Dude, I bet you they could make one of Noah's Ark, but have it be all about bestiality.
Can't say that mid-smoke, man.
That'd be great. Noah's Ark and the passion for animals.
The passion of the donkey.
Noah's crazy Ark ride.
I think that's it.
It just cuts to Noah, and he's like on the boat waving bye to his family with all the fucking animals behind him. He's like, yeah.
Cuts again to just hip up on the camera, and he's thrusting. And you don't hear any people. You hear.
Started with the sheep.
You gotta start it easy. You know what I mean?
Start with the
something
fluffiness.
easy to catch. I mean, if you imagine you're already on a boat, but they're gonna
I figure
fight.
you would, if you had two of everything, you would start with a sheep and end with a different sheep. So that way you start soft, you end soft. You can cuddle with the sheep afterward.
See, no, that makes it sound nice.
Right? It's almost pleasant.
Yeah, you're like, you know what?
I want to watch the end of that movie.
This was worth it. That's like you should get a pillow at the end of that movie. Cuddle with it.
Just spoon it. That was fun.
I'd watch that over Star Wars.
I watched that on picture in picture with Star Wars.
Which one's the bigger picture?
I'll swap.
All right.
I'll go either way.
Yeah, that's why you have that button.
If it's an animal I'm not too fond of, I'll go back to Star Wars.
I remember I used to abuse picture in picture like crazy and didn't even know
Is that
why.
even a thing anymore?
Nobody wants it to be a thing anymore.
Is it like even a thing? You can't stream two different things at once.
That's all people want to do now.
Yeah,
anyways.
true.
I like that.
I don't even do that shit. Like on my phone, I don't do the split screen.
I don't know how.
There's an option.
I know there's an option.
Oh, yeah, you can
I've done it on accident a few times. I'm always like,
You're
stop.
like, son of a bitch.
Stop.
Or you press it and it tells you that it can't do it, and you're like, I didn't want to in the first place.
Yeah, please.
What the fuck did I do to deserve this?
I didn't say anything wrong to you, Siri.
Why can't I exit out of either one of these fucking screens?
Fucking Siri. So, let's talk about, you want to talk about LeBron?
No.
I want to talk about the helicopter part.
I want to talk about how they're retiring both rape jersey and non-rape jersey.
I mean, do what you got to do.
It happened.
It happened. They're
It
also
happens often.
so they're also talking about changing the silhouette of the NBA logo to him.
So instead of a basketball,
Well, it's like a little white silhouette. You know, it's like red, white, and blue, but the little white part is some dude
like a
holding
dude
basketball.
dribbling the ball.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
But they're gonna change that silhouette. I don't know who it is now.
Well, I'm sure there's been other people that have died. But you know what? It doesn't matter.
You know what? I want to know. I want to know who that silhouette is.
It's just a white.
I know
dude.
you don't give a shit.
It's one of
That's
the
your thing.
original
It's your
white
thing.
basketball players that did not make NBA fun or entertaining. That couldn't dunk. That's why it shows him dribbling. You ever notice that? Michael Jordan's dunking, right? Because, you know, he can dunk.
Yeah.
But the silhouette's dribbling the ball.
Yeah, that was like back in the 1950s.
They have like the high shorts on too.
Okay, so current NBA logo was designed by Alan Siegel. Cares about that word. It features the silhouette of Los Angeles Lakers great Jerry West, except for a small change to the front, which is introduced in 2017. The only change is that it was tricolored. So they're petitioning to make Kobe Bryant the new one. So
Why has it got to be all about the Lakers?
I don't know.
Why?
I couldn't tell you.
Why can't it be like Jason Stockton or whatever? I don't know.
Here's the other thing about Jerry West.
How did he die?
I don't think he has.
That's not right.
You don't think so?
I don't know.
Jerry West, born
I think it'll change the
1938.
NFL
is
logo
American.
to Aaron Hernandez.
He is still alive. Born in 1938 and he's still alive? Yeah, he has not kicked any buckets.
He hasn't sank any either lately. See, the little drum would have been perfect.
Right there, yes.
Yeah, it would have been the whole show waiting for that one moment. It would have been fantastic for me.
So, I've been in aviation for quite some time, and I did helicopter work at first. And I don't know exactly what my thoughts were to be. I'm not trying to create any kind of like conspiracies because shit happens. Helicopters are incredibly difficult.
There's like a family that died in Hawaii on a helicopter tour not too long ago.
On the same day, like a few years ago, there was like 9 Marines that died in a helicopter, and there was no news on it.
Yeah, there's never any news.
There's never any news on it. And I'm not trying to downplay the fact that there were still people that passed away.
That's just the media the way. This is the way.
It's just the way the media works. Like, and I want to make it clear. I know you don't care, but I want to make it clear that we're not just making fun of the whole situation. We're making fun of the way people are reacting to this type of thing.
Oh God,
that's the part that I'm getting. That kind of gets to me. Is I get that we feel bad about it.
I never realized how many of my friends on Facebook look like LeBron James lately. So many people look just like LeBron lately. Like all their profile pics, I'm like, I don't know him.
I've seen him before.
I've seen him.
He played in a movie or something?
How many accounts does this guy have? Am I being catfished? Dear Lord.
So the helicopter pilot had about 8,000 hours of flight time. He was an instructor and was flying quite a bit. From what I understand, LeBron James...
weather.
There was like weather going on. LeBron James was using that helicopter on a daily basis because he did not want to go through LA traffic. LA traffic is a son of a bitch. So, using it that often, whatever may have happened, all different circumstances, it was a shitty situation.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So there was a lot of like reasons why it couldn't have happened, but shit happens. I don't like the idea of helicopters. I used to work on them. One thing is supposed to happen whenever they start losing control is there's something called auto rotation, where they actually do kind of like pick up, and they should be able to. It's still going to be a crash landing,
but it's supposed to be like a softer crash landing.
A softer crash landing, but they didn't have that opportunity. You're in the middle of the city. Like, the auto rotation works like in the field, in the military. You know what I mean? Like, there should be room. Like, I think they hit a hill or something like that.
I don't know. I didn't even read up on it.
Yeah, from what I understand, they hit a hill. And no chance. All the people that you have in your helicopter, like, they're not going to go over in this situation, at least not today or anytime soon. What was the inspection on that? Because, like Hudson River, they went over, like...
Oh, yeah.
Like, all of that shit.
Yeah.
They're not going to go over any of that right now.
I feel like if you're in a plane, you have wings.
Yeah, you have a better chance of landing.
You can probably control it better if something fails, unless like a wing falls off.
Yeah.
But with a helicopter, it's like when you throw a rock in the air.
Yeah.
It's going to come down like that. Yeah.
Yeah. So.
It's sad.
It is.
Condolences to the families.
Yeah, and we're like I said, I'm not trying to downplay on that. I don't think any of us are, but what I am going to downplay is everybody should just kind of, realize that things happen. You're here today, gone tomorrow.
He could have been driving in a car and that same shit happened. Well, not falling from the sky, but
I'm still laughing at the profile pic thing. But here today, gone tomorrow. It could have happened in a car. It could have happened walking. It could have been happening on a bus.
Again, 45,000 people or 45 people a day die in the United States. And 1 out of those 45 are probably famous.
So,
if that.
Let's think about the rest of them, you fucking morons.
Yeah.
And murderers. Yeah. 45 people are murdered.
Yeah.
And the murderer is more famous than the people that get killed.
Yeah.
Especially if it's like a hot mom that kills her kids.
Yeah. What was that chick's name?
I don't know. Definitely worth a Google.
She was in Florida too.
At least it wasn't Louisiana.
Everything fucking happened.
Everything is Florida.
There's too many fucking murders happening in Louisiana to catch anybody.
They just don't
There's
even.
2 cities out of the 5 deadliest cities in the country.
Isn't that where the first
2 of them
48
are
takes place?
New Orleans, what?
Isn't that where the first 48 takes place?
Yeah, probably.
I think it is.
That makes
Louisiana.
sense. That's fucking, dude. That's television gold right there. That's just never going away. And every 2 days, like, yeah.
Apparently, it takes place in San Antonio.
What?
No, Miami.
Is it Miami?
Miami.
That wasn't even on the top 5.
And then they had one in Cleveland, and then Dallas, and in Detroit. So they just picked the cities that they know people die famously, but it's not like on your top 5 list.
No. The only one that was on there was Detroit. Which I can see that. Again, I can see it. I don't know why I can see that.
Well, Detroit's gone through some shit, man.
I know. They still don't even have water, right? Like in Flint, Michigan.
Oh, yeah, dude. No, nobody's talking about that.
It's not trending anymore, bro.
No.
I'm not gonna talk about it.
Nobody's actually like. We're not gonna do anything. Like we don't have the power to do anything. But I mean,
I'll send water.
Bring awareness to something you care about. If
stick with it.
And stick with it. Like
it's not trending, dude.
It's not. If people want to talk about what's trending, so they can be recognized themselves. Oh,
like who can trend harder?
Yeah,
I hate that shit.
Yeah, fucking stupid. Follow your passions. Follow your dreams. Whatever. And then, as gay as that sounds, I actually mean that. And then
the fact that you said that is so funny because I literally thought, man, that's kind of a gay thing to say.
It was, yeah. But
just like meatballs.
Yeah, meatballs. Meatballs is pretty gay to say, but they're delicious.
All right, let's end it.
On that note.
On that note. Guys, don't forget to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. We appreciate everybody who has been following. We're getting more and more people listening, following. Share us, like us, review us. Don't forget to check out our website.
Yeah, check out our
Get
website.
Those savings.
Yeah, we got a new store going on.
Adam and Eve.
Oh yes, some Adam and Eve.
Someone at work told me, they're like, you do realize that like you already get 40% off when you use codes on like Hulu and shit. I'm like, yeah, but it's not 50.
On Hulu?
That was like my only rebuttal. I was like, yeah, but like
it's not 50. Plus
you get 10% extra off,
and you get that couples package.
Yeah.
You get the little couples thing, and you get to pick one more thing for you get a one thing for him, one thing for her, and a couples thing. So you get one for yourself.
You get the trifecta.
You get a trifecta.
So you're getting 3 butt plugs.
Yes, you can get 3 butt plugs,
or 2 butt plugs and a cock ring.
But one will be purple. And promo code is easy to remember. It's erotica,
like our show.
Erotica. Yeah, just like our show. Just like most of our shows, you're gonna get random boners, and you're
gonna get random boners.
Yeah, I'm not gonna tell people.
This shit don't make me hard anymore.
Or any less, really. I wanted to get you on that one.
Way to go! You got me with an ice cube.
Yeah, you were mid chug on that one. So that's Adam and Eve, but you got to do it through our website.
Yeah, say go to our website.
Go to our website. Go to the Adam and Eve. And then there's Healer. Healer is CBD for your pets. That's dope. CBD for your dogs, specifically. But they do have some cool treats.
Do they have CBD for cats?
They have catnip. Not Healer, but just in general.
Yeah, but that doesn't calm fucking cats down. You ever seen a cat on catnip? They're fucking crazy.
Do they really?
Yeah, they go fucking
I know
nuts
nothing about what cats can do on drugs.
Oh, dude, I'm going to get some catnip and you're going to watch these cats flip the fuck out. It's gonna be great.
Well,
they start slobbering and shit.
This is an affiliate of ours, not a sponsor. So,
why are you telling me that? I know.
Yeah, It's for the sake of the laugh.
Oh, okay.
Let's just get something from Healer and give it to your cats.
Let's get something from Healer and try it ourselves. I'm not condoning that.
No, do not try that at anyone's home.
Just don't try it in your home.
You can try it at other
anywhere else.
Anywhere else.
Not your home.
Yeah, just not your home.
I bet you that's how like all those shows get away with it. They're like, don't try this at home. And then like, but I tried it over here. They're like, all right, yeah, we'll watch
That's fine. We told you not at home.
Yeah. How else they get in the videos?
And if you're following us on not iTunes, on Apple Podcasts, make sure you're giving us a 5-star rating. Let us know how funny we are. Let us know how handsome and how great we are at everything we do. And share it.
Email us like that one person did.
You suck.
Still think I do.
Yeah. And
if we get another email, we don't suck. If we get another email from that person, we don't suck. Because why are you still listening? We're just going to send a reply back that says, we win.
I mean, that one, I know we haven't had very many we've had other comments before. Somebody was making a remark on something I said on the last episode about how we sound like men who have purses. But.
I sent them straight. It's called a satchel.
Appreciate that.
You're welcome.
Anyways, it is called a satchel.
I ain't getting called out for no purse wearing shit. It's a satchel, motherfucker.
Or a coin purse.
And it looks good on me.
Would it be a coin wallet for men? Because that's not what your nephew has.
No, he straight up has like an insert for a purse, dude. I don't care how you can play it. You can't play that down. It has a little belt clip on it so you can clip it to the zipper in your purse. I've seen them shits before.
Yeah, I've seen them at the flea market before, man.
Well, I ain't fooling fucking nobody.
All right, man. Fist me, bro.
Fist, bro.
Let's get the fuck out of here.
For sure. Peace out, motherfuckers.